Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum, my dear students. How are you? I hope you are enjoying the best of health. I welcome you in my class, that is English for Grade 1. We are learning Unit 12. Its title is The Giant Panda. My dear fellow teachers, this lesson plan, PowerPoint presentation and worksheet links are given. You may click it, download it, follow it as it is, or modified for your convenience. I am going to deliver my lecture according to this lesson plan. Yes, my dear children, today we are going to start reading and understanding the text, and we'll cover the SLO which we have already practiced in Unit 4, predict story by looking at pictures. Remember, I have taught you how do we predict story by looking at pictures. If you don't remember, you may watch this video lecture again, and we'll practice the same SLO to predict a story by looking at a picture in a text. This is our today's SLO. Let's start with the name of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Allah mentions in Quran, Surah Luqman, verse 10, and we send down water from the skies, and thus we cause every noble kind of life to grow on the earth. Yes, my dear children, what this beautiful verse is telling us. Because there are one thing which is, of course, we know that every living thing is given life by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. It's Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala who created and makes everything to survive, right? And the second fact we are getting from this verse is water. This water is essential for every living being. So whatever is on the earth, every living thing needs water. And who created water for us? Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So we should say thanks to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for giving us water, and we should be careful about all the creatures which Allah has created on the earth, right? So beta, let's start our today's lecture. First, you tell me, do you know about panda? Do you know something about panda? And look at the picture and predict what the lesson is about. Look at these pictures. Which animal is this? Do you know anything? Pause the video, answer these questions to your teacher, whatever you know, and then come back. Yes, my dear children, I hope you have guessed correctly that this is panda. And this is another panda. So we can, by looking at this picture, we can find out this is a big one. This is a giant panda, and it is a small one. So let's find out what is the difference, why this is small, why this is big one, this is huge, this is giant, what this lesson is telling us about panda. Okay, so all of you open your book. From this very first sentence I'm going to read. Listen carefully, because after me you have to read it. Okay. The giant panda lives in China. It has, and you know, giant means big one, a very big, huge. It has a large body and a round face. It has small ears and a black circle around each eye. Its coat is thick and waterproof. Coat means its outer skin. The outer skin of panda is thick and waterproof. What is waterproof? It does not absorb water. Okay. The panda has big teeth. It has very powerful jaws to eat bamboo, which is very hot. Means bamboo is very hot. It eats a huge amount of bamboos. Means it eats a lot of huge amount of bamboos, right? So I'm stopping here. Now first you'll tell, have you ever seen a bamboo tree? Answer this question to your teacher and again read the text and then come back. Yes, my dear children. So did you tell to your teacher, have you seen a bamboo tree? Very good. So have you read the text again? Very good. So it's time for an activity. What we are going to do, your teacher will divide class in groups and show them picture stories, and students will predict these stories. So teacher, as you must have already arranged simple stories, I brought a sample for you. So you will show such type of, now you see here is a rabbit, it saw a carrot, it tries to pluck it out, and then he gets the carrot. This is how student will look at the picture, and in groups they will predict what this story is all about. So pause the video, enjoy this activity, and then come back. Yes, my dear children, have you predicted these stories? Good job. Now, beta, do you see, by looking at picture, we can find out what the text is all about. So whenever you are going to read a story, first look at the pictures and try to make your wild guess what this story is, what are the characters, what they might be doing in this story. This is how it gives you a strong imagination, okay? So here is the time for your homework. Again, I brought such type of practice for you. Practice predict this story by looking at Unit 13 pictures, page 92 and 93. You will open these pages in your book, and you will, by looking at the pictures, you will guess this story. This is your homework, okay? And here is a worksheet, my dear fellow teachers. This worksheet, lesson plan, PowerPoint presentation links are given. You may click it, download it, and kindly provide a printed worksheet to students for practice. And my dear children, what you are going to do, first you will look at the pictures, guess this story, predict this story, and then you may read the story and check how many guess of yours are correct, okay? So what we have learned today, we predicted the story by looking at the pictures, and we compared our predicted story with text, and we realized that with pictures we can understand text more easily. So we achieved our today's SLO to predict a story by looking at a picture in a text. Are we done with it? Yes. So that's it for today. Tomorrow we'll continue reading and understanding of the unit. Till that time, keep learning and take very good care of yourself. Thank you, and Allah Hafiz.